thanks to this chick right here.
I'm a bad influence.
Very bad influence. Hi guys!
Hi guys!
We are here today with an exciting video.
We sure are.
Because 2014 is coming to an end.
It sure is.
Just a couple more days.
Then it's 2015.
What? 2015 is going to be great. I can already tell. I can feel it. Feel it.
Feel it in your heart.
Right here. So, but 2014 was a pretty excellent year, I think.
I think so too.
Big year.
Big year. I moved to Reno.
I fell in love with makeup, which is the equivalent of moving from San Diego to
800
Reno.
miles.
Yes.
Something like that. Yeah, sure. We'll call it that.
It's the total equivalent, so, of, importance. So I would like to stress that that was my experience in 2014. So we want to jump in because we have a lot of stuff to talk about, because this, my dears, is the best makeup of 2014.
It sure is.
We will have a second part.
Yes, we will.
What is it going to be?
Hair and skincare.
Yes, because you have to take care of your hair, and you have to take care of your skin. You hear Dino in the background?
It's because he's invading
Our space.
Yes.
Alright, so let's start off with the best primers of 2014.
Now we're doing like both drugstore and high-end stuff,
Yes.
but I do not actually have a favorite drugstore primer, so I'm gonna go first.
Go first.
What I have here is my Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. And this was actually given to me by Sarah because I was going to buy it, but she said, don't do that, I'll give you mine. And so she gave this to me. I've been using it for a couple months now. I love it. I know that a couple months doesn't mean all of 2014, but the difference in my skin and my makeup throughout the day when I wear this is just undeniable. It's amazing. I love this stuff. It keeps me matte. I have pretty oily skin, and when I don't have to powder every few hours, I think this guy right here. So if you have oily skin, I recommend this guy very highly.
I like that one a lot.
Right.
So for me, I have a drugstore and I have a high-end, and I have these two right here. I have my Maybelline Baby Skin, and I have my Cover FX Mattifying Primer with Anti-Acne Treatment. Ooh. So, I love the Baby Skin. The Baby Skin is like $5 and change at Target, which is amazing. So, it's very smooth. Makes my makeup go on nice and smooth, and it's just a great primer. So I do love this one. The packaging is adorable. So yay for that one. And then my Cover FX Mattifying Primer. If you've watched our videos in the past, you know this is my holy grail primer. I love it so very much. I even have Professional, and this is to me is 10 times better than Professional. So I've been using Professional because I ran out of this, but I just got a new one today.
She's so excited.
Because we went to Sephora earlier and I remembered to grab it. So, I love you. You're the best.
Yay. What next?
Foundation.
Okay, this time I do actually have a
High-end and a drugstore. The high-end foundation is the MAC Studio Fix Fluid, and I fell in love with this guy. Sarah has that too.
That's my
Fell in love
favorite.
with this guy when Sarah let me use a sample that she had picked up, and I think I had it for 2 days maybe before I was like, yep, I need it, I love it, it's amazing.
It is amazing.
So this stuff is actually, it's one of the cheaper foundations too for high-end stuff. I think it's what, $27? Most of them are like 30 to 40.
Yeah, this
Most
one's
of the other
27.
brands. 27, so that's not bad.
Nope.
That's something that I can handle every few months. This thing has lasted me since August. The end of August? No, early September.
Early September.
Forever.
Yeah.
And then
Love this one.
And then my favorite is drugstore.
if you've seen my review video, is this lovely little Ready Set Gorgeous
Nice.
foundation right here. I'm in the shade 120, nude beige, and I love this stuff. This stuff is excellent for girls with oily skin, and it's about $7 at Walmart. Like, you can't go wrong with this stuff if you have oily skin. It keeps you very matte. It looks nice on the skin. I really love it. This has been kind of like my almost everyday use when I'm not using the MAC one. I love this stuff so much.
I wish I could try it, but I
She
am
can't.
allergic to CoverGirl
Yeah.
foundations. So my favorite drugstore foundation is actually my Revlon Color Stay Whipped, the 24-hour wear, and I wear Natural Tan. And I love this stuff so much. This stuff is so long lasting. It is great for oily skin. It stays all day. It is beautiful. hands down my favorite drugstore foundation. I just wish it wasn't so expensive. I mean, we've gotten pretty lucky in the fact that we bought these at Grocery Outlet and have gone back to Grocery Outlet since and found them again for $4.99 when they sell for anywhere between like $11 and like $16 at the drugstore. So this stuff is amazing.
It's really great.
Really great foundation. Next is concealer. Much like with a primer, I do not have a high-end concealer because I don't own any high-end concealers. So my favorite of all time, of all high-end drugstore, is definitely this guy.
All time.
Of all time. All time.
This is the Rimmel Wake Me Up, and I have it in the shade Light Medium.
This is actually my second tube of this guy, and I love this. I love the way that it looks when I, under my eyes. I love that it brightens. I love that it covers my dark circles. This stuff is amazing, and it's $4 at Walmart. You can't beat that, and it's super fantastic. Now that I have it, I can't live without it. This is holy grail for me. I love this stuff.
I love it.
Good stuff. So I have a high-end and a drugstore concealer that I love. And that is these two right here. I have my NYX HD and my MAC Pro Longwear. I realized in thinking about this that I've never really talked about my NYX HD concealer. I freaking love this stuff. I already have a backup on the way. I just placed an online order from Ulta. So I have it coming. We got it, Jessica got gift cards and was kind enough to give me one. So I was able to bust out that 20% off coupon. And used it, and I ordered a bunch of stuff. So I have this on the way. This is very creamy. It is brightening, and it doesn't crease on me. Like, I remember looking in the mirror, the rear view, or like the mirror in my car while I was sitting in traffic one day on my way home and just looking at my under eye after wearing it all day, and I was like, oh, NYX HD concealer, why you do this to me? It's so beautiful. Because it just didn't crease, and it was amazing. So I was so happy. And then my MAC Pro Longwear concealer, hands down my all-time favorite concealer. I absolutely love this stuff. Can't live without it. I've had it now for, I think, over a month, and I've barely dented it because you just need the tiniest amount, and it goes a long way, and it doesn't crease, and it's perfect. It's beautiful. I think if I repurchase, I might go one shade lighter because I'm NC30 in their foundation, and I went NC25. Maybe I'll just go a touch lighter, maybe NC20. So these are amazing. Great concealers.
Awesome. What next?
Jessica doesn't have something
Yeah,
in this category, so I'll touch on these real quick. These are highlighting pens, so basically just, I have my MAC Prep and Prime, and I have the shade Radiant Rose, and then I have my Hard Candy Light Bright, and I use the shade Light. I do kind of touch it in with a little bit of a darker concealer, because this one tends to be a little bit light, but I noticed that the shade up, I don't know, I just didn't like the actual coloring of it. So these things are amazing. After I put my under eye concealer on, I'll, dab these on my eyes and just use it to brighten those areas up just a little bit more. Perfection. MAC Prep and Prime Radiant Rose, I love you. Hard Candy, I love you. This one's like $22. This one's $6 or $7. So, they're both amazing. Sweet. Next is under eye setting powder. I didn't bring mine. I forgot mine. But it is the e.l.f. High Definition Under Eye Setting Powder. Stuff's amazing. It's got tiny, tiny, tiny little glitters in it, and so it kind of helps brighten it. You don't see the glitter on your skin, but you can kind of just see a brightness. It reflects the light really beautifully, and it does really a great job of setting under eyes. It makes the concealer stay in place, and it's good. It's good. I love it. I wish I had brought it. I can't believe I forgot it. Well, shucks. Oh, shucks. I only have one in this category, and that is my Ben Nye Banana Powder. I love this stuff. It's perfect. It sets everything so well, and it doesn't take away from like any of the brightness. If anything, it sort of adds to it. So this stuff is amazing. I bought this online from, I can't remember the site right now off the top of my head, but we'll link it down below. Yep. Because a lot of people have told me they've had a hard time finding authentic products. CameraReadyCosmetics.com. Yep. If you hear that monstrosity of noise going on in the background, that would be Dino, because he's Dino. You can kind of see him right there. Dino likes to plod through things and like doo 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 doo. He's amazing. I love my dog. So Ben Nye Banana Powder is an excellent under eye setting powder. I absolutely adore it. Next one is spice powders.
All right, I do not have a high end because I don't own high end face powders, but I do have 2 drugstore. And that would be these guys right here. My e.l.f. High Definition Powder and then the Rimmel Stay Matte. Sarah is ridiculous. Right here. This one I keep in my purse for just, you know, touching up if I happen to see any oil breakthrough. I love this stuff. It's fantastic. I have had this for several months now and you can still kind of see the design. This is going to last me a long time. And then this stuff is just amazing. I think I've gone through like 3 tubs of this and it lasts forever. I've loved it for years. This will always be a repurchase for me. I love it, love it, love it. And it's $6 for a massive size like this. Can't go wrong.
Yeah, I like that stuff too. I like both of them a lot.
They're both great.
So I have a high end and I have a drugstore because let's just be realistic here. My high end makeup collection is teensy bit bigger than Jessica's.
Yeah.
So I have these 2 here. I have my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural, and then I also have my Coty Airspun. Coty Airspun I absolutely adore. It is an amazing powder. I have the naturally neutral shade, and it is amazing. It smells like old makeup, like what you would think
like
old
makeup
movie
stars put on before. Yeah.
So the only I love this powder. The only complaint I have is this is a gigantic pain in the ass to get out. I literally have to sit with my brush and like pound on it to get any of the product out. But then when the product comes out, it's amazing. I love it. I'm actually wearing this today. As a matter of fact, wearing a combination of all of this stuff today. We have a visitor. Christopher has arrived.
Chris has come to pick me up, so we better speed it up.
Alright, so now for my high end is my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Natural. This one, I have 2 different shades, and I have this one, the one I'm showing right now is medium golden. This one I sometimes like, and sometimes I think it's a little bit too orangey or a little dark for me. But I love these things. These Mineralized Skin Finish Naturals are amazing. And now my child is sneaking out. So
Uncle Chris is here.
we don't exist.
We're old news.
We don't matter. So, very excited to see his Uncle Chris.
What next?
Alright, so the next one is bronzer.
This one I do actually have a high end and a drugstore.
We have the same high-end product.
Yes, we do, and that is the Too
Mine's
Faced
worn down.
Chocolate Soleil. Chocolate Soleil. This stuff is fantastic. It is such an excellent. Yeah, she just showed it. It's such an excellent contour shade. It's completely matte. I love it. She was just smelling it so hard she got it on her nose because it smells like chocolate. It's so good.
It's amazing.
It's a really beautiful color and it is just, it doesn't come across orange on the face. It just looks really nice. It's a great contour color. It does a great job warming up your face. And I love it. Actually, I think this little guy was given to me by Sarah. Maybe I stole it. I don't know. I
No,
tend
I'm
to
pretty sure
take
I
a
gave
lot
it
of
to you.
stuff. She may have given it to me.
I gave it to you.
And then my drugstore favorite is NYC Sunny. But you guys know that because you've watched our giveaway video where we are
Right?
giving you one of these.
You have, right?
You have, right? If not, it's down below. You should check it out and then enter. There
By
are rules
subscribing.
and everything in there. Super simple.
Yup.
But I love this stuff. It does look a little bit orange in the pan, but on your face, it does not do that. I'm actually wearing it today.
Learning it.
Loving it very
All
much.
right. So I showed my high end when Jessica showed hers because we had the same. So my next one is actually going to be my NYX matte bronzer, and I have medium. I adore this.
I want that.
It's so amazing. I love this so much. It's a great contour shade. I think it's a slight, like a touch warmer than the Chocolate Soleil. Yeah. Just a little bit
Just a little
warmer
bit. Just a little bit
than the
warmer.
Chocolate Soleil. Here, I'll show it side by side. So, but they are, but it's amazing. I love this one. I've had it for a long time, for months now, and I've made a dent, but not that big of a dent.
Yeah.
And I absolutely adore this, and I hope I don't run out of it because I'm gonna have to run straight to Ulta and buy a new one, which might not be the worst thing ever.
No,
but
I don't
still.
think so.
It's a great contour shade, and it's really good for warming up the face. So,
Awesome.
yay. Next is blush.
Blush. I have 3 because I'm crazy. I have two drugstore. I'll talk about this one first. This is my e.l.f. blush palette, and I think Sarah will agree that this might be one of the best things we bought when we did the e.l.f. 50% off sale a few months ago.
Yeah.
These colors are outstanding. The colors you see in the pan, those are the colors that are going to go on your face. The pigmentation is completely out of control. And some of these colors, as you can see, are bright. So, go in with a light hand. But this is $6 on eyeslipspace.com. I am so happy that I own this because it's just an excellent for, if you're traveling.
It really is.
It's just really, really stunning. She has the dark one. I have the light one. And I use this thing constantly. It's amazing. Okay, my other drugstore. I'm going to be quick. She hates me because I have this guy. This is Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso. And this blush is just amazing.
It's so pretty.
It's so pretty. And I bought this one night when I tricked my husband to go to CVS. I was like, I have a coupon. I was like, I have a coupon. We have to go to CVS. He was like, we have to. I was like, we have to. And then he went and he picked out a couple things to get, and then I kind of walked up with hands full of makeup, and I was like, hello honey, I love you. And yeah, it was a fun night, definitely, totally. And so, but this is a beautiful color. It gives you don't even really need to use a highlight with this. This is fantastic. I love this guy. And then my high-end one, which is what I'm wearing on my face right now, is Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-hour wear blush in Dazzled. And this blush is kind of weird because it doesn't swatch very well. Like she picked this up at a blog sale, and I think the only reason I have it is because she was like, nah, it's not good. Because
it doesn't
it's not that good. It doesn't swatch very well. It doesn't look good. See, you can't even see it. Don't mind that big black mark. That's from something exciting I bought today. And but on your face, it's amazing, and I love this, and it truly does last 12 hours. These blushes are amazing. I wish they weren't $26 because I would own a ton more.
Love it. All right, so my two blushes I also have a blush palette, but I have my Coastal Scents 10 blush palette, which I love. You get such a great variety in this palette. You get some insane colors. You get some pinks, some corally colors, some natural colors, some mauve colors. There's even these two are fairly red, but they're amazing. It's great quality. A little powdery, but what can you do, right? See, look at those. These are amazing.
So that's like the e.l.f. one. The color in the pan is the color on your face.
So I ordered this online. See, look how pretty that is. I ordered it online, and I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
So, it's one of my absolute favorite palettes. I reach for this thing constantly. And then my other favorite blush, I do have my high end, and that is my MAC blush. And this one is huge. Lots of people talk about this. It is the MAC Mineralized Blush in Warm Soul. This is just perfect for a natural, just warmth and just adding a blush to your cheeks. You just want warmth and a little bit of color to your cheeks. You don't want to go overboard. You don't want to have pink cheeks. You don't want to have anything like that, but you still want to wear blush. This is it. This blush is absolutely amazing. It is hands down my favorite blush in my collection.
Nice.
Mwah. Love it.
What next?
Highlighter.
I do not have a high-end highlighter. Mostly because I don't want to spend $40 on a highlighter. That seems silly to me. But I do have a drugstore one, right? And this is the NYX Illuminator in Ritualistic. I love this. Look at that. It's out of control. It is just beautiful. It reflects light super well, as you can see right there. And I'm wearing it today. And I love it. I think it's amazing. I picked this up when we did some birthday shopping, and I use it pretty much every day. If I'm not using this, I'm using one of my e.l.f. ones, but this I continuously go back to. It's stunning, and it reminds me a lot of one of her high-end highlighters, which one of the Becca ones. It reminds me a lot of that.
Let me see. Probably Moonstone.
But it's beautiful, and it was like $7. So
love it.
Yay!
All right, so I have a high end and I have a drugstore, and my high end and my drugstore are these two right here. I have Hard Candy Tiki, and then I also have MAC Soft and Gentle. So let me go ahead and show you MAC Soft and Gentle, because it's you guys have never seen this one before, right?
Nobody's seen that.
Next,
Never
Soft
heard
and
of it.
Gentle. Look at that thing. It's just beautiful, mineralized skin finish. It is just marbled with beautifulness. Can I say beautiful about it one more again? Yes, it's beautiful. I love this one so much. I'm wearing that one today. I don't know if you guys can see it because the sun is going down, but I love this one a lot. Tiki is my absolute favorite. She's dumb, by the way. Drugstore highlighter. Oh. So here it is. It's Tiki. It kind of looks like a boob.
It does look like a boob.
Holy crap, it looks like a boob.
That's weird.
Alright, so Tiki is amazing. It's pretty natural. Like, it's not shimmery, it's not sparkly, it's not anything like that. But it just adds, like, this glow and this warmth. And I love it so very much. Look at that. It's so pretty. So, Tiki is like, I think it's $9 now because I think Hard Candy just went through and raised their prices. So
Yeah, it's a little bit expensive.
it's a little pricey.
So this video is getting a little bit long, so we're going to cut it off here.
Yes.
And our next one is that was all of our favorite face products. Our next one is going to be like our favorite eyes, lips, all that beautifulness.
Yes.
So stay tuned for that video. And thank you guys for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe.
Yep. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, check out our other videos.
Yes,
One's
and
a
check out
giveaway.
one's a giveaway, so check that video out.
Alright guys, we will see you in the next video. Bye! Bye!